Welcome to Conversations with Mr. A. This is your host, Anthony Abastilla, school counselor here at Chimacum Junior and Senior High. I'll be interviewing students, staff, community members, outside community members, hoping to provide them a voice to share their perspectives and insights. Hello and welcome to another edition of Conversations with Mr. A. This is your host, Anthony Abastilla. This week I have 8th grader Emma Joy as my guest. Thank you, Emma, for coming in today.
Yeah, of course, anytime.
So, one thing I want to check in with you, how has the school year been for you up to this point?
It's been really good. It's gone by very, very, very fast, I feel like, and I've been having a lot of fun.
Cool. Now, next year, going to be a 9th grader, the start of the high school. How are you feeling about that?
I feel like I should be more nervous than I am, but I think that I definitely feel ready and I feel like I'll do great.
Excellent. Cool. So, this is another side question. What do your parents do for a living?
My mom cleans houses with some of her friends, and my stepdad, he works in construction.
Okay. I imagine they're pretty busy household.
Yes.
Okay. So in your own words, here's a phrase. In your own words, what does the phrase, Chimacum is my home, what does that mean to you?
It means that everyone is family here. Everybody treats each other with respect, and everyone just like has fun, because it's like school doesn't have to be all super serious all the time. It could be fun sometimes. What
are some of the fun things that do you find fun over here at the school?
I think stuff like homecoming week and prom week, getting to dress up, and even having middle school and junior high dances. I think that's a good thing for us.
Cool. What would you tell a new person coming in? So let's just say 9th grade next year, a new student comes in. What would you do to make the 9th grader or new student feel welcome? What are some things you would tell him or her?
I would say that some of our teachers can be a bit much, but it's good to know that they're just trying to help you and they're just trying to push you to your best abilities, and also that it will be hard at first to make friends, but once you do, it's very easy to like click with everyone.
Do you find that people are welcoming here?
I think most people are. Some people are probably just shy, or they're just like worried that they'll make a wrong impression or something, but I feel a lot of us are welcoming.
Actually, I would tend to agree. I started here last August, and I would say students and staff, all of you guys have made me feel welcome, so I appreciate that. Well, what are some things that you feel like you're pretty good at, you're great at?
Some things I feel I'm really getting good at is like talking to people and asking questions and feeling comfortable with my surroundings, because I used to be scared to like ask a teacher a question because I felt like they were going to get mad at me for asking a question, but I think that this year I've been better at that.
That's good. How did you eventually get comfortable?
I think my mom helped me a lot. She told me that if a teacher gets mad at you for asking a question, then they're not a very great teacher, because in school you're supposed to ask questions.
That's fair. And this is just a general curiosity. Who are some of the teachers so far that you've connected with the most?
I think Miss Hall, definitely. She's a great teacher. She helped me with math. I used to be super struggling with that. And I think also Mr. McKenzie, because he pushes all of us to like our best abilities, because most of us haven't had like a big bunch of work that we've been doing because we're just in middle school. But I think he's definitely very great at helping us prepare for high school.
Cool. Well, I think you answered part of the question. I was just going to ask what were some of the things that you may struggle with or some things that maybe you find challenging.
Yes, math, I used to struggle with that. I think I'm getting a bit better. And another thing I struggle with is probably talking to like new people because I'm a pretty shy person, but if like somebody has to talk to me first because I'm like nervous to go up to people, but I've been trying to work on that definitely.
I think you're doing a good job. So, do you have a favorite book or a movie?
I think my favorite movie is probably any Spider-Man movie. I love like Marvel and like stuff like that, but definitely like The Amazing Spider-Man. That's my favorite movie.
How do you compare the older versions versus the current versions? I'm just curious. Like, I know there's older versions from 60s, 80s. Do you have like any preferences?
I think the one that I like the best is the one with Andrew Garfield.
Okay.
And I think the newer ones with like Tom Holland and stuff, it definitely seems less realistic because it's all like spacey and stuff because he's part of the Avengers, and it's just kind of funny to watch sometimes.
But more entertaining.
Yeah.
Cool. What generally motivates you?
I think positive talk from my peers and my mom. I think that helps a lot with like if I'm like struggling with school or with band or with basketball or whatever, then just hearing that I know I can get better from like other people definitely helps.
I can tell just by listening that you're close with your mom.
Yes.
She is the one person that you're closest, and she's helped you a lot. Aside from mom, is there anyone else that's been a positive influence for you?
I think my stepdad definitely, because he also pushes me to like what I can do the best.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Charlotte, one of my best friends, I've been friends with her for like ever, and she's definitely helped me with like my struggles and like whatever, pretty much.
It's good to have friends that kind of support you.
Yeah.
Push you. Not to mention parents that care.
Definitely.
That's cool. That's cool. What's one thing that people would generally be surprised to find out about you?
I think that, like I said before, that I'm shy because like when I get comfortable around people, which I'm comfortable around pretty much everyone here, I'm very loud and I get really excited and I'm always really happy. But like if, say, my mom brought me to like a dinner with her client or something, I would not talk like at all because I'm extremely shy to like new people.
New surroundings.
Yes.
Understood. One thing I learned about you over this year is you're into basketball.
Yes.
Basketball is your thing. Do you watch basketball, like NBA, WNBA by any chance? Yeah,
I do, kind of, like, sometimes. I really like watching women's basketball because it kind of, like, ties with me in, like, because with men's basketball, everybody's just, like, all over and, you know, they're jumping crazy high, like, dunking and stuff, and when I watch, like, women's basketball, like, I kind of see what I could, like, turn into, like, what I could be.
Do you have any favorite teams, specific teams?
I think I watch a lot of college basketball.
Okay.
I think University of Iowa, I think I really like them.
Okay. Now, as part of the basketball team, what's your favorite preferred position? Do you like playing offense, defense? Do you like to shoot? What's your favorite preferred gameplay?
I like defense because I'm very good at it. I'm very tall. I can block people's shots. I'm pretty sturdy for the most part, so like I don't get pushed around very much. So on defense, my coaches this year told me I was absolutely amazing on defense. So I think defense for sure. Nice.
One thing about basketball also, the team is important, the teamwork. I'm assuming teamwork is quite important as well.
Yes, definitely.
When you're coordinating with the other players, is it hard to get the buy-in sometimes from them? Is it hard to get them to cooperate? Or how is it getting the teamwork? What's the process of getting everyone together as a team? Because I can imagine there's got to be some ups and downs.
Yeah, definitely. I think what helps a lot is being friends with like your teammates. Like you go to school with them. Because this year we had a couple of homeschool kids, and we had one sixth grader because we didn't have very many girls. But I think definitely being friends with them, and if not, then becoming their friend. Because if you have that kind of bond when you're on the court, you could be unstoppable.
Mm-hmm. Do you have a dream or a goal to play college basketball after high school?
I've been thinking about it a bit, but I think something that I love more than basketball is probably playing the drums. So I've kind of seen myself doing a lot of music stuff when I leave high school.
Okay. Are you going to be joining the band, high school band, next year? Or?
Yeah, definitely. I'm definitely going to be doing that next year. I'm really excited because I used to think that I would never be able to like play an instrument because I always thought it was so hard, but playing the drums is like probably my favorite thing to do.
Okay, cool. Okay, this is the fun part. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw in a few words, a word or two, 1, 2, 3 words, and just tell me your immediate thoughts. Just tell me what you think right away. Your first thought comes to mind. The first word is always my standard one, pickles.
I've got to agree with you on the whole not liking pickles thing because
you're right.
my friends always make fun of me for that, but I'm like, I don't understand how you guys like that. Like,
I got your back, Emma. I got your back on that. I like your way of thinking. That's awesome. Rock music.
I love rock music. That's like the only thing I ever listen to.
Who's your favorite band?
I think right now, Metallica.
Ooh.
I'm seeing them in summer of 2024, I think. Next
year, I'm so jealous. I know. There's been some students, they've told me they've gotten the Metallica tickets. I'm jealous. Insanely jealous. Congrats.
I'm so excited.
Congrats. Heavy metal.
Also love heavy metal. Definitely another favorite music genre. I listen to that a lot with rock.
Okay. Cup of noodles.
It always reminds me of going to my dad's house and like we're right about to leave and then he's like, oh, I need to feed you before you go to your mom's, and then he always gives me cup of noodles. It's always the main food.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I think it's a good thing. I like cup of noodles.
All right. Pizza.
I love pizza.
I like your way of thinking.
First thing I think of, waterfront pizza. I love waterfront pizza.
You know, I tried it, homecoming week in Port Townsend. I must say, very impressive. Very impressive place. Bad sportsmanship.
That's got to be, like, one of my biggest pet peeves because, like, even if you, like, know you're better than somebody else, you shouldn't, like, tell them. You shouldn't show it because then because everybody can be good. Everybody can be the best that they can. But if you, like, some people make it before other people do, and then when you do, like, you don't need to rub in other people's faces. Like, everyone's trying.
That's fair. We just talked about this earlier, drums.
Oh my god, I love drums so much. It's, like, probably my favorite thing to ever talk about. And I have been not really drumming, but I've been, like, always at dinner, I'd drum on the table when I was little, and I had a little baby drum set when I was little, and my mom always knew that I was going to be a great drummer, and I'm really happy that I finally, like, started actually, like, doing it seriously.
I've got to hear a little bit sometime, a sample. What after offline. Bass guitar.
Ooh, I just started bass guitar. I started like a month ago, and I've got to say, it's more difficult than I thought it would be. Like, but I really, really like it. It's a great thing, learning music.
Okay. Running.
Ooh, I do not like running. I know basketball's a lot of running, but I don't know, something about it just makes me like cringe. Like, I don't like running for the most part, but depends.
Okay, fair. Hygiene.
Hygiene is super important, especially now with like going through puberty and stuff, especially if you have like PE, because then everybody's gonna be like, oh my god, that person smells so bad, or something like that. So it's definitely important.
Okay. Taylor Swift.
Ooh, I went to a Taylor Swift concert when I was like 7. I had a lot of fun.
How was it? It was fun?
Yeah, it was really fun.
I had to imagine it was a little loud.
Yeah, it was really loud. We were up in kind of like the nosebleeds because like that was a lot of money to get like near the stage, but when I was younger I loved Taylor Swift, so I was fine with whatever.
Okay. Katy Perry.
There's this running joke with the middle schoolers about who's better, Katy Perry or Lady Gaga, and I honestly, my opinion is Lady Gaga, but a lot of my friends do not agree with me.
They like Katy Perry?
Yeah.
Melanie Martinez.
Ooh, I used to listen to her when I was younger. I haven't heard a lot about her recently. I feel like she maybe stopped making music, but I don't know. I used to watch a lot of her like music videos and listen to her music when I was younger. One of my friends from Port Townsend like showed me her music and stuff.
Any favorite songs?
I can't remember any of the names, or else I'd definitely tell you, but I'm not sure.
No worries. So, lastly, any final words that you'd like to tell our listeners out there?
I think that what's definitely important now is to always be yourself, even if like other people are making fun of you. Because what I've thought about this prom week is some people dress up and some people don't, but I feel like the people that don't dress up are always scared that they're going to be the only ones or get made fun of. But I think that it's important to just do what you want, no matter what anybody else thinks.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Emma, for coming in today. It's a pleasure to have you.
Yeah, of course.
And that concludes this week's edition of Conversations with Mr. A, featuring Emma Joy. You could definitely tell her passion with basketball, and especially drums. I can't wait to see how she turns out with the high school band, and how she does with the team and the drums. So I definitely see a great future with her. So thank you for listening, everyone. Stay tuned for next week for more episodes of Conversations with Mr. A. Thank you for listening.